Good morning. Happy Sunday. This morning I'm just going to show you, for those of you who are starting your plants, I'm going to show you how I set up my potting soil this beautiful Sunday morning. I'm so excited to get my plants growing, and I'm avoiding peat because that's the best thing to do for the planet and our futures. And so I know that there's not a lot of materials that are widely available for purchase at garden centers, and so you could just go there and let them know that you'd really like for more peat-free alternatives to be available. And this will also encourage people to start businesses making peat-free composts that would be used as plant starts. If you buy peat moss for your garden, that's absolutely unessential. Just buy manure and other composts, or get compost from the city, and that will be way better for your soil. Okay, so this morning I put together my mix. This is it for today. There are a few different ways you can do this. See, that looks like a nice potting soil to start my plants in. I don't usually use vermiculite, but this time I did. I needed to take up some more space. So vermiculite isn't necessarily the most sustainable product either, but my goal here is to not use peat moss. So this mix is made from half coconut coir. So coconut coir this year I bought in their blocks because it's way cheaper than buying the bags that's pre-hydrated and fluffed up. So these blocks, though, it's a bit more work, so you have to hydrate it yourself and fluff it up yourself a little bit because the fibers stay, quite woven together. But once you do, it was nice. I drank my morning coffee while I did that. It's, beautiful consistency. And then I mixed that with half. This is just a bag of earthworm castings. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's earthworm poop. So this one says earthworm. Sometimes it's red wigglers, like vermicompost. But I really like this product, and it's not too expensive, so that works with me and my budgets. And then vermicompost is different than vermiculite. This is the vermiculite that I mixed in here. So it's I mixed half and half the earthworm castings and the coconut coir, like the hydrated fluffed coconut coir first, and then I just kind of like sprinkle vermiculite like salt and pepper just to kind of make this consistency here. The next thing I'm going to do may seem strange to some people, but then I use a bit of snow that I just took from my yard to hydrate the soil a little bit more, because this snow has a lot of microbes in it, and that's going to help me naturally add back in some of the life from the outdoors. But I also wanted to show you this beautiful bucket. This is like the spring potion I used to make as a kid. Lots of kids make spring potions with mud and leaves and things like that. So I am starting to make leaf mold, which is basically just like a carbon-rich leaf compost. So outside I have this large chicken wire kind of bin on my boulevard, and I got everyone to put their leaves in it in the fall, and then all winter I've been putting my coffee grounds and my excess coffee in there. And so I brought this bucket in just to start decomposing, to use it as an example, only about 2.5 weeks ago. And it's already, even though there's not a lot of, no insects doing the work, it's already breaking down quite a bit, and it smells fantastic. So I'm mixing that with some just for, even though it's not quite finished, it's basically like the forest floor, putting that in with some of my plants. And that's about all. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.